what's up YouTube? The Future Online 619 here, and I'm coming with you guys with a What You Running episode 15. That's right, What You Running episode keeps it. And as you can tell by the title, I am still on my Miltank Stage 2 kick. If you haven't checked out my previous battle video, it was Miltank or Ninja, which worked out pretty well, honestly. It's a pretty decent deck, so I'm hitting you guys with a Miltank Empoleon deck just to keep the Miltank train going. So here is what I'll be running tonight and for our league this week, or I guess to say next week. But I'll be playing Intelligent Mate tonight. I don't know what deck. Hopefully something different than the norm, but I'll have a battle video for this on later tonight. But let me hit you with the list of what you're running. So obviously, for Miltank, Powerful Friends, 10 plus 70 more if there's a stage 2 on your bench. Really powerful card for 1 energy. And it's just ridiculous. And it has a pretty decent HP with 100. This is the premise of the deck to start swinging with Miltank. Now my stage 2 Pokemon is going to be Empoleon. So I run 4 Primplups, 2 Primplups, and then 4 Empoleon. There is a better Primplup that has 10 more HP. I just didn't feel like digging for it, and hopefully I can just rare candy to Empoleon anyway. But Empoleon is going to be the main stage 2 Pokemon to help power up Miltank's Powerful Friends. Empoleon, if you don't know what it does, diving draw ability. Once in your turn before your attack, you may discard a card from your hand and draw 2 cards. So it's just an amazing draw power. It has amazing draw power, excuse me, and it stacks. So as many Empoleon as I have, the more diving draw, excuse me, that I can do. And then attack command does 10 times the number of Pokemon in play, so it could be essentially a 1 for 120, which is, I mean, it really doesn't get much better than that unless you're really attacking for free like freaking Gyarados did back in the day. But that's going to be my main stage 2 that I want to get out to help withdraw power as well as for my Powerful Friends. And then I run a 201 Dusknoir line. Sinister Hands, one of the most broken abilities in the format. You can move your opponent's damage counters to any of their other Pokemon as often as you like. So you can set up the active for knockouts. You can move all the damage around and hit the bench for knockouts. And since it's moving damage counters, it goes through Mr. Mime and, you know, Squirtles and all that kind of stuff. So I run a 201 of that, and hopefully I don't have to, but I mean, Revival, if I have to attack with Duskull, it takes a basic Pokemon from your opponent's discard pile and puts it onto their bench, so it could essentially power up Empoleon's attack command. And then I run the 1 lone Execute. This is what I'm gonna hopefully discard with my Ultra Balls and then with my diving draw, because Propagation, if it's in the discard pile, you can grab it and then discard it again, you know, as many times as it goes back into the discard pile, which is pretty stupid. So that's my Pokemon lineup, guys. Let's go to my supporters and my trainers. So I run 4 Juniper, self-explanatory. Discard your hand, get new 7. I mean, I guess I could drop 1, but I've always felt that 4 Juniper is just the best. I've always ran it since it came out. Running the new supporter fan club. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon, put them into your hand. I mean, it's no collector, but it helps get, you know, the basics that I need. Hopefully I can start with this turn 1. I mean, I guess it's really not needed, but I mean, I guess to update more of the cards that are out, I figure I'll just run 3, hopefully to start with it. Run 2 Skyla, and you search your deck for trainer card, put it into your hand. I could probably up this to 3. I might, depending on how it runs. But I guess I'm just gonna go for 2 with it now. 2 Chorus. I can also up this since I'm always pretty much gonna be having a full bench as well. I might drop a couple of different other supporters and then run a 3/3 line of Chorus. Shuffle into your deck and then draw as many cards as the number of bench Pokemon with yours and your opponents. So I mean, you can get up to 10. Shauna, I never run Shauna. I'm just giving it a chance. Like I said, I could drop it and run 3 Chorus and 3 Skyla, which would probably be better, but I mean, I'm just giving it a chance, honestly. I'm not really too big of a fan of it, but I might as well just try it out. And then 1 Lysander or Lysandre. It's captured, but in supporter form, no flip. I mean, just to either stall, get something stuck up there and around it, or you know, get those quick prize cards for whatever I need. So I run one of those. Trainers, I run 3 Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards, get any Pokemon you want. I'll use Execute to get this. It'll get any of these Pokemon that I need. I mean, every deck's gonna run it since all the other balls are gonna rotate. 2 Level Ball, get my Primplups and my Duskull, even my Primplups actually. Search deck for a Pokemon 90 HP or less. I could even get my Execute and then discard it later, but 2 Level Ball, can't go wrong with that. Obviously 4 Rare Candy, just to get Empoleon out as soon as possible, and Rare Candy is a must if I'm gonna get the Dusknoir, since I run a Dusklops. You know, skip a stage and then, you know, go straight to stage 2. Everybody knows what Rare Candy does. I run 2 Super Rod, only just because, you know, stuff's gonna get knocked out. I want to keep having my Miltanks coming at them, or even my Empoleons. So I just run 2 Super Rods. Well, 2 stage 2s, but 2 Super Rods just to keep getting my Pokemon cycled out once they get discarded. Run 2 Silver Bangle, attaching it to Miltank, or even Empoleon, but it does plus 30 to EX Pokemon, so I mean, Miltank can really hit hard. But if it's not an EX Pokemon, I do run 2 Muscle Band for Pokemon that aren't EX, or maybe even the mirror match, because Miltank's getting pretty popular in my league, so they might run a Silver Bangle, but as you can see, I have no EX Pokemon, so with Muscle Band, I can still do that plus 20 to knock out their own Miltanks and stuff like that. I run 2 Tropical Beach. I know this card's expensive, not everybody has it, but I mean, when you can't attack, or if you have a pretty horrible hand, or you just downplay your hand, you know, Beach for 7 in your turn, it just helps speeds up the deck. And it's a counter stadium too. I run 1 Startling Microphone. Self-explanatory. I mean, with the tools, Gardevoir still out there, but it's not really a big thing where I play at. But there are other muscle bands and such like that. Could be annoying, so I run 1 Startling Microphone. I run 1 Escape Rope just in case this big tub is stuck up there and I gotta get him out. So I run 1 Escape Rope to get him out of an active spot if need be. My A-Spec is Computer Search. I honestly think this should be Dowsing Machine, and obviously I have plenty of Dowsing Machines. But I haven't played Computer Search in a while. I mean, since Lysandra came out, I've switched to Dowsing Machine to get that back. But honestly, this should be a Dowsing Machine. But I'm just going to keep it a Computer Search because I want to, I guess, flip-flop and try to get stuff out of my deck if I really need it, as opposed to my discard pile. But it should be a Dowsing Machine. And then I run 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Water Energy, all from base set 2, which I think is cool. Everything takes 1 energy really to attack Empoleon and Miltank, so all I really need is 1 energy, and then with Super Rod I can still get them back if I have to discard them in any way, shape, or form. The list seems pretty consistent. Like I said, I'll have a battle video with Intelligent May later tonight, but just so you guys can see a list, I guess kind of out in the open on, you know, what you could be running. I mean, when it comes to Miltank and Empoleon, like I said, you can really drop the Shauna, maybe run 3 Crest, 3 Skylight, it might work better. Maybe even drop a Fan Club, honestly. Make that a Dowsing Machine, unless you really like Computer Search, or, I mean, whatever A-Specs, I guess you really want, but I would make that a Dowsing Machine. I'm just going to try Computer Search. And then obviously these don't have to be beaches. You can make these, I don't know, Bobble City, or maybe run a couple of lasers in here, make that Bird Bank or something like that. But other than that, this is the list, guys. If you guys have any suggestions, of course, let me know. And once again, stick around and stay tuned for the battle video, which is going to happen tonight. Once I get with Intelligent Man and all that good stuff. So it'll be versing her, so you guys will get to see this deck in action. Hopefully it gets good. I get set up and stuff like that. Make sure you like, comment, rate, subscribe. Go check out our channel, all that good stuff. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and peace.